Have you ever wondered if I slap you on your face, what will happen? I'm giving you 3 seconds to actually understand what I'm trying to say. I repeat it again. If I slap you here like this with very force, what will happen? One, two, and three. Now tell me. Um, Absolutely. You will get the imprints of my fingers on your face if I slap you like this. Okay. Today's video topic is something I feel like we all should consider: physical pain and mental, emotionally abuse. What is the difference between this? Now, I told you if I slap you across your face, you can feel the imprints, you can feel these fingers on your face. So, if someone who is actually watching you, or if you are going to meet someone after I slap you, the person will ask you, who did this to you? What happened? How you got those marks on your face? And then you will tell that person, a girl slapped me. But if you spend your time outside of your house with the emotions deep inside your heart, you don't want to go there, but you are going there, nobody will ask you. Why? Because our mental well being is not visible to people. I think now that you have watched 2 minutes of this video, I can actually assure you that the topic we are going to discuss today is why mental pain, why emotional abuse is intangible and people cannot see it. Instead of actually understanding, people don't consider it as important. Some people say, "What? I want to ask you a small question. What is abuse?" If someone is slapping across your face, is it abuse? Or if someone is torturing you to the death, but the death is not visible on your body in the form of a slap, in the form of a scratch, will you consider it as an abuse? We live in a society where I can say that without any hesitation that if you are standing between the crowd and if you are the only one accepting this fact that yes, mental abuse is valid, nobody will believe you because this thing is not seen. Oh my gosh, we have lightning issues, but okay. I expressed my concern when I uploaded the video different forms of pain. Some people feels that pain, the tolerance of their pain is actually low. Some people feel the pain not like the numbness, while some people feels the pain like, what should I say, to the extent that they can attract people towards them. But if I talk about the emotional pain we handle, the emotional things we handle, and we are not capable to show it to the world, if you don't tell people how you feel, then how can you expect people to know actually what you are feeling? Because this is something which we cannot see. This lightning is cut off because of electricity, and I could have made this as an excuse. I can actually present this thing, oh, the lightning is off now, my face is not visible, now what should I do? If I express it in this form, you can give me tips, and you can connect this to any other switchboard where you can get the electricity, because I am expressing this. You are giving me the ideas, you are giving me the suggestion, but the main question is, when you don't express, when you actually don't know how to actually feel about the emotions you are feeling, and those emotions are eating you alive, how can you say that these things are not valid? I feel so sorry for those who actually suffers from emotional trauma, and they don't have anyone to express, or people don't understand it. If a person is passively suicidal, do you know passive suicide? When the person thinks about death day and night, when the person wishes to be dead but he or she cannot die because they cannot actually do this with themselves. But the constant phrase is like, I don't want to live, I don't want to die. It is a form of passive suicide. And when I wrote and when I think about it, I decided to create this video because people around here, especially in a country like us, emotional well-being is never considered as an important topic. If a person is emotionally unavailable, tell me, I want you to give me 5 signs you can actually identify that this person is emotionally unavailable. Can you tell me? Because you have never told actually that this thing can actually happen. Now what we can do to overcome this? People consult to their psychiatrist, people consult to their therapist. Actually, therapists, who are those? They are actually humans. The only difference between us, normal people, and this thing is very, amazing that people have knowledge about a particular field. That's why they are so expert in that field, and that's why you go to them to actually understand your problem. This is same as with the therapist. I always wanted to be a therapist because I feel like understanding the human nature and solving the problems people are not aware about is such a beautiful thing. But because I know about this, I can talk to you freely about this. And this is the main issue. Because the wound is, suppose if I hit myself by this object, like this, and if you can see the imprints, people will consider it as a hit, a wound, or a wound, or a scratch. But because I'm constantly hitting myself by this, and there is no sign of the wound, people don't consider it as a form of pain. We oppress our mental health. Whatever is in our mind, we oppress our emotions. Sometimes when it's necessary. Most of the time, what we do, we suppress them. I will give you the last example before concluding this video. Things I say, things I speak in my video is something around me I speak, but that doesn't mean that I don't know about what I'm saying. Sometimes after making a video, I ask myself, Anna, you are posting this, people will watch this. What message do you want to convey? What actually do you want people to know? That this thing is important, this thing is not. Then who are you? I feel like every person feeling every kind of emotion should keep this thing in their mind, that if happiness matters, sadness too matters. If pain matters, then your mental health matters too. If physical wounds matter, then mentally abuse matters too. And sometimes I wonder why it is so hard for some people to get out of their toxic relationships. I used to think about that a lot. Why? We can easily see this thing. We can easily see this situation that a person is constantly suffering mentally and emotionally, getting abused. Because that abuse is not physical, people don't consider it as an important thing. The longing, the attachment, the fear of being abandoned, these things makes a person stop. Because they feel like there is a hope in them, that one day they will understand them. There is a hope in them that actually they are showing, even if it's in the form of anger, they are showing something which other people are not showing to them. And my dear people, this abuse leads you to nowhere but destruction. I uploaded my previous year video when I told you that I took a whole year to create this channel. Now I am fine, But the thing I used to think change. The mindset of mind change. And things change over a period of time. You can never tell people about how you feel until you actually feel it. But my question to all the people is, what about those who don't actually know how to express it? What about those who actually don't know what label they should put on? If you have any friend, my videos are about to take care of people around you. I'm no one to change this world. I have no capacity to actually tell a person virtually do this, do that. No, and this is not what I am made for. If you are watching me, I want you to be remindful. I want you to be kind. I want you to be strong, beautiful, amazing person. I want you to take care of the people around you so that actually you can understand that because you are not feeling it, you are not imposing it on other. Because you are not feeling the pain, you are not imposing that pain on other. Because you are mentally not well, it's up to you how you want to take it, suppressing it or oppressing it. It is in your hand, but people don't consider mental illness and mental wellness. Both are different terms. Until that mental, I don't want to even use this word, until that mental wellness turns into mental illness, people don't notice it. Until a person attempts suicide, people don't consider that person as maybe he or she is suffering. Maybe he or she is dealing with emotions. How can we easily say this thing? Or maybe things were hard for that girl, for that boy. Where were you when actually those things were happening? Because you all are the people. Actually, you all are the reason why a person never shares his or her emotions, because we live in a society where these things doesn't matter. And what you can do, even making a video on this topic will do nothing. Some of the people are not even going to watch this video till the end. But if you are watching, my friend, I want you to take care of the people around you, because if you take care of them, they will take care of the people around them, and things will be a better place. My motive is always not to make you feel bad about me, okay? My motive is always to teach you something to which I feel like I can do. So this is the topic of today's video. Think about it. Emphasis on the topic I want to highlight throughout this. Understand the context behind this. What made me make this video? The answer is simple, because I wanted you all to actually consider some minutes for me, to actually listen me, and to actually tell me that maybe I'm speaking a little bit right. Because we cannot change perspectives of people, so I'm just thinking about it. My two little cute birds are talking, so I'm going to give them food. Until then, take care. I will fix this lightning. And remember, mentally suffering is not something you should feel disgust about. You are all valid to have emotions like this. Don't think that if you tell someone, okay, I'm not saying some people are nice, some people are not. Some people understand the pain in another form, in another dimension, some people in other. Some people will understand it, some people will not even try to understand it. But you have to look out for those people who actually understand it. I'm always here. If you are being kind to me, if you are being polite to me, if you consider me as a person you can share your emotions, I am always here. But remember, I'm not here to fix you. Remember, I can just speak. You are the only one to fix yourself. It is not my role to actually fix you in your life. It is your responsibility. All I can do is just to actually highlight the main important topics. God is great. Thank you.